So higher derivatives is just doing the derivative of a derivative. So the second derivative would mean you do a derivative once to get your first derivative, and then if you do your derivative again, you would get your second derivative. And here's notation for doing that. So we use 1 prime mark for the first derivative, 2 prime marks for the second derivative. Same thing with y double prime here. With Leibniz notation, it gets a little bit different because what you're doing is you're basically, this means take the derivative in Leibniz notation. And if you were to take the derivative again, you put the squared with the d, and then the bottom becomes dx squared. So notation, you could almost think, it almost looks like we should have brackets on the bottom, but this is what the notation has been decided upon. So you just find the derivative of the first one, and then do the derivative again. And the third derivative would just have 3 marks. The nth derivative, sometimes if you were asked to find the nth derivative, they put a little n up there to indicate that there would be like n little dash marks. All right, find the second derivative. Given that the first derivative is, given that f of x is x cubed minus 5 over x. Now this is a case where simplifying early and simplifying it to something that you can do the derivative easy in will make your life easier as you go along. In this example, the 5 over x you could do with the quotient rule if you really wanted to. However, it's going to be a lot easier if you change it to an x to the minus 1. Because then you're just dealing with power rules. Our first derivative become 3x squared minus a negative, that would become plus 5x to the negative 2. And then our second derivative will become 6x minus 10x to the minus 3. So try this one. I'll give you a little head start. It's got a chain rule. Sometimes simplifying in between can make life easier.